Hello, and welcome to the 70th episode of Rivers Arcade Review. My name is Ed. My channel is dedicated to the coin-operated video games of yesteryear. Today I'll be reviewing a random game, Penguin-Kun Wars. Penguin-Kun Wars was released in 1985 by UPL. My first time playing this game was on MAME. Penguin-Kun Wars is a tournament-style battle game in which you control your penguin with a two-way left-right joystick and a throw button. You control your character in a dodgeball type of game. Unlike dodgeball, instead of needing to hit your opponent with the ball, you need to end the set with more balls on your opponent's side of the table when the timer expires. The game is a bracket-style tournament in which you face different animals along the way. You first begin in the round of 16, and if you win, you move to the round of 8, then 4, then the final head-to-head match. Each round is a best of 3. If you win 2 sets, you will advance to the next round against another competitor, although if you lose 2, your game will end. All matches take place on a ping-pong type table, although there are no stripes or net. Your player is at the bottom portion of the table and your opponent is at the top. On both ends there is a bench that is the same width as the table that the characters will stand upon. At the beginning of each set, there will be 5 pink balls on each side of the table. The object is to get all the balls on your opponent's side. To pick up a ball, you need to have your penguin touching it, then press the button once to pick it up and press it again to throw it. The balls will roll straight ahead, although due to the parallax of the table, it looks like they roll at a slight angle. If a ball hits another ball, they will bounce off at an angle. Although there are no walls on the table, the balls will ricochet back inward as if there was a wall there. Game 1 begins with the bear as your opponent. This is the easy opponent that you will face. The clock will begin with 60 seconds and the round will end when it reaches 0. As soon as the round begins, the bear will begin throwing balls at you and you need to do the same. The set will continue as long as each player has at least 1 ball in their possession. If at any time one player possesses all 10 balls, the round will end automatically and the player who emptied their side will win the set. You also need to be wary not to get hit by an incoming ball, because if one hits you, you'll be stunned for several seconds and you won't be able to throw or move out of the way of other incoming balls. But this isn't a one-way deal. You can also hit the opponent, stunning them, and you will receive bonus points. If your opponent is stunned, you can continue to hit him and continually earn more and more bonus points and keep him stunned. Once the clock reaches 20 seconds, a color-changing jelly bean type character will enter the playfield and will move from right to left and will cause the balls to ricochet to the side or right back at you. When the timer expires, the player with the fewest balls on their side wins the set. If the set ends in a draw, the round will be replayed, although there will be some differences. First of all, there will only be 30 seconds on the clock as opposed to 60, and the biggest difference is in addition to the 5 balls per side, there will also be a bomb put in play. You need to keep the bomb from resting on your side, because if it stays on your side for a predetermined amount of time, it will explode and you will lose the set. Also, whoever has possession of the bomb when the clock reaches 0 will lose the set, no matter how many or few balls you have. Beating the bear twice will advance you up the bracket, but before you face your next opponent, you will have a bonus round against the bear. Each of you will have a pinball-style bumper in front of you. Then one by one, a pink ball will enter the playfield, and you use your bumper to send it across the table. You want to get as many balls past your opponent for bonus points. No matter how good or bad you do, you will continue to the next match. Your second opponent is a panda. This round plays exactly the same as before, although he will move and throw a little bit faster than the bear. Just like before, you need to beat the panda twice to advance to the next match. If you beat the panda, you will play another bonus round. This bonus round is a whack-a-mole themed round. You will get 20 seconds on the clock and you are armed with 5 bombs that you can throw at the enemies. There are 11 holes in the table and at random 3 moles will poke their heads out of these holes. You pick up and throw the bombs just like the balls, although they will roll about 20 degrees off perfectly straight. The direction is based on which way you are holding the joystick. If you hit a mole with the bomb, they will be knocked out of their hole. Once you throw a bomb, it will automatically replace so you will not run out of ammunition. Once the clock hits 0, the round ends and you will receive 1,500 points for every mole you hit. Your third opponent is a koala bear. The koala is faster than the previous 2 opponents and can dodge your shots better. Beating the koala twice will bring you to another bonus round. On this bonus round, you will battle the koala once again. The match begins with both sides having 5 bombs. The color-changing jelly bean will also be in the center, blocking shots. Once a bomb is thrown, it will explode once it reaches the other side. So if it makes it to either the opponent's side or bounces back to your side, it will explode on the side it ends up. If the explosion is close to your character, it will bounce around the screen for several seconds. If there is enough space between your character and the bomb, it will explode safely. Your fourth opponent is a Beaver. The Beaver is even faster than the Koala. Once you beat the Beaver, you will go to another bonus round. This bonus round is the same as the first, where you try to deflect the balls with the bumper. After beating the Beaver, you'll begin a new tournament battling the same opponents at a harder difficulty. You'll once again face the bear, although this time there will be a white moving blob that moves right and left in the center of the table. The blob will move left and right twice. When it reaches the right side, you will earn 3,000 points, and when it hits the left side of the table, your opponent will earn 3,000 points. Once the blob reaches the left side of the table for the second time, and it will turn into the color-changing jelly bean. Hitting the bean will earn you 3,000 points. Once the bean is hit 4 times, it will change into a black sparkled blob. Just like the bean, you will earn 3,000 points for each hit. Hitting the blob 4 times will turn it into a star. Hitting the star 5 times will turn it into a bunch of colored grapes. Hitting the grapes will earn you 10,000 points and it will disappear. Beating the bear will advance you to another bonus round, which is same as round 1, except there is a color-changing bean moving back and forth in the center of the table. After beating the bear, you will once again play the Panda, although this time there will be a moving bumper in the center of the table. The bonus round is a whack-a-mole game again. The next battle will be the Koala bear, and there will be a bomb added to the 10 normal balls. Just like before, the bomb will explode if it sits on one side for a set amount of time, although if the clock reaches 0, whoever has the bomb will lose the set. The bonus round is the bomb round again, with the color-changing jelly bean in the center. The next round will play against the Beaver. It will play just like before, although it will have the same object that was in the battle with the bear. The bonus round will be the bumper game again, with an extra bumper permanently in the center of the table. If you can win the first 2 tournament brackets, the game will repeat, although even harder and have more differences. First of all, there will only be 4 balls per side, and there will be 2 challengers facing you per round. Round 9 will have 2 brown bears, round 10 will have 2 pandas, round 11 will have 2 koala bears, and round 12 will have 2 beavers. Round 13 will have 2 bears and a changing obstacle in the center like round 5. Round 14 will have 2 panda bears with a moving bumper in the center. Round 15 will have 2 koalas and a bomb like round 7, and round 16 will have 2 beavers and will have the changing obstacle just like round 8. After clearing round 16, the game will continue with the same round pattern as 9 through 16. The scoring for the game is as follows. For game 1, you will earn 500 points per ball on the opponent's side. For game 2, you will earn 1,000 points per ball on the opponent's side. The total will increase 500 points per game until you beat game 8. If you are able to get all 10 balls on the opponent's side before time runs out, you will earn 50 points per second on the clock for game 1, 100 points per second for game 2, and it will increase 50 points until game 8. Scoring for the bonus round is 1,000 points per ball or hit for bonus game number 1 and will increase 500 points until bonus round number 7. Once you beat game 8, the scoring will be locked at 1,000 points per ball and 100 points per second remaining on the clock. Points for stunning an opponent is 1,000 points per hit on games 1 and 2, 2,000 points per hit on games 3 and 4, 3,000 points per hit on games 5 and 6, and 4,000 points per hit on games 7 and above. I really enjoyed playing this game, and I definitely would have played it if I could have found it in an arcade while growing up. I highly recommend playing it, especially if you could find it in an arcade or on an emulator. I like this game more than King and Balloon, but not as much as Crush Roller, so Penguin-Kun Wars moves into the 28th spot overall. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any games you'd like me to review, please leave a message below or on my homepage. Please remember to hit like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned to new videos every Wednesday and Sunday.